Our next person up, please give a huge round of applause, Evie Rose. Evie! Here she comes. Well, there was supposed to be a Tanis in front of you. There's supposed to be a Tanis in front of you.
Tanis? That is. Okay, I'm actually a little bit relieved that I don't have to give a disclaimer because the first few poets that came up were so genuine and amazing, and I was able to cry for the first time. But I feel like now, following the last couple people, I might not have to give a disclaimer on how crass I am. So, and when I say that because I'm angry at a lot of things. Brett and I had a lot of the same medical conditions, lifetime of chronic illness. I've been writing this since Memorial Day, so obviously it's new shit. But I wasn't sure if we were doing that. I just don't say it. New shit.
Thank you.
Okay. I feel better. But I do want to just also give a disclaimer, though, that one of two things is definitely going to happen. I could cry.
That's okay.
Yes, except that I'm like the Hulk in the sense that when I cry, I get angry, so you won't like me when I'm sad. Or also I have a stutter, so I'm just going to trip all over my words. But okay. This is called Dear Brett. Autoimmune. An attack of one's autonomic alarm system. An assault on the arteries aiming to annihilate a should-be healthy body. Abiding on assignment because Brett, her beautiful body now beyond the body of our stars, deserve better. Better than bound by illness, bound by their bold voice that begat brilliance. They belonged to be in the big leagues. But can you see we're celebrating their life? Of course, it cannot go uncelebrated. Conversely, this is not only a celebration, it is a canonization. Because a collection of calamitous cofactors, comorbidity, the kiss of collective disasters, carnivorous, corrosive, consuming, altogether, considering death is not the end. Dayton Poetry Slam is a home, an abode of diverse chosen family. Brett will abide here as long as Dayton still shines as the bright light that is Brett. Even so, Ehlers-Danlos, I don't know, I had to tell you that. Allow me a lesson, if you please. It is a syndrome, a grouping of disorders affecting the connective tissue, supporting the skin, bones, blood vessels, and other organs and tissues. Defects in connective tissue cause the signs and symptoms of these conditions, ranging from mildly loose joints to life-threatening complications to EDS. I say a hearty fuck you for the endless fighting, for the constant affliction, for the far too early, the way you took Brett from us. And as now I'm on a fortuitous fucking rant, I'd also like to say, fuck the doctors that don't fucking get it. From the med school to residency to fully formed white coats, ill-purposed, pun intended, you will never know what we fucking go through. Guardians of our own gap in the healthcare system. Gasping when a grown doctor tells us not to confuse our Google search with their 1-hour lecture on the ghastly conditions we live with for our given time. Hell hath no fury like a human scorned by the lack of health care. I could go on, but I think you're able to intuit the instrumental impact of our existence. Just so you know, this is what injustice looks like. So much that we have our own jargon for this journey paved with judgment. Keepers of a coven of sorts, kindred of calamity. Lamenting our laborious torment through laughter and love because that is all we can leave behind. My fellow humans, many of you may not understand the mindfuck of chronic illness, the mental gymnastics we are masters of to maintain any sense of momentum. May I ask that you be our allies. Nevertheless, we will not stop, not give in until our notion of non-existence brings us to our knees. Our only opposition lies in the oath of first do no harm occasionally, but also not occasionally. We're ousted from the treatment built on old-fashioned systems which occupy our access to restore our broken core. Question, call and response. Quickly name a single indivisible illness. Thank you. We try to quell. We quake with the endless equations to give us quarry. Respectfully, we request allies. We require a reclamation to reclaim the right to really, truly thrive. Remember the writ of representation. Still, Brett will stand strong as a statue to resolve, stating, Spoonies unite. The body is not meant to be prayed for, it is to be prayed to. To our community, today we grieve. We transmute the tension, dear Brett. Unapologetic in their uniqueness, unwavering in the worst of circumstance, unbelievably loved, value, virtue. A vessel for a voice we will never forget. Wake up! Women experience the worst of these conditions because we bear the brunt of the weaponization of the violence against women. We are the shock absorbers of a wanton world. So it is up to you, the young, the healthy, those who've yet to come. You need to stand with us. Now, from A to Z, did you know that a group of zebras is called a dazzle? And to you doctors, best believe, though your training tells you to think horses when you hear hooves, not zebras, we are coming for justice. We will dazzle and jazz hands our way to be heard, lest you be caught in our motherfucking stampede.